The world's highest paid actor, Dwayne Johnson, has an estimated net worth of $800 million, and the megastar multi-hyphenate certainly isn't shy about spending his money. In fact, when it comes to buying things, he's like the proverbial kid in a candy store. So stay tuned and don't go away, because we're talking about Dwayne Johnson's rich lifestyle and revealing how he spends his millions. First up, how many homes does Dwayne Johnson actually own? Let's take a look. Unfortunately, the information is scarce on the specific number of homes that Johnson owns, but we are told that there are numerous properties around the world. It's not uncommon for the specifics of megastar celebrity real estate holdings to be kept under wraps for security reasons, but we can confirm that he owns several homes on various continents and his own property in the U.S. state of Georgia and sunny Miami, Florida. His main residence, though, is a stunning mansion in an exclusive neighborhood of Beverly Hills known as the Hidden Hills, a neighborhood with residents such as Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Drake, and Miley Cyrus. Johnson's LA Palace frequently pops up on his Instagram feed, which is followed by more than 200 million people, and the home's interior screams opulence. It comes complete with cream-colored carpets, stylish furnishings, and an exterior that makes you feel like you're lounging around a Caribbean resort. Many rooms inside of the house are regularly shown on his Insta channel, usually when he's sharing special moments with his youngest daughters, Jasmine and Tiana. Tiana has a really cute bedroom, and Johnson can be seen brushing her hair in some of their videos. If you look around in the background of the footage, you'll notice a TV screen, toys, a chest of drawers, and a kid-sized table. The 17,630 square foot home sits on several acres of land and has 12 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms, a tennis court, pool, spa, a gym, and even a baseball diamond. Next up, what does a living room that's fit for a king actually look like? Well, you're about to find out. Johnson's living room is really marvelous. It's a perfectly designed space that has been shown in some of his videos on Insta, and we can see a gray chevron-covered TV stand paired with a matching rug. Tiana's high chair can also be seen in the stylish living space, but the Johnson family's living room isn't the only jaw-dropping aspect of that home. Let's take a walk outside, get some fresh air, and check out the exterior of this bodacious $27.8 million pad. The home's exterior boasts a red brick finish, Georgian windows, and a garden with colorful, perfectly manicured flower beds. The front of the home is something special as well. There's a huge white door with pillars on either side that lets visitors know somebody important resides inside. So in all, the main entrance is really impressive. However, one of the most important areas of the home for Johnson is his so-called Iron Paradise, aka his gym. Not surprised? Well, neither are we. I mean, come on, it's The Rock. Of course he's got to make sure he keeps those gorgeous man pecs in shape, right? Johnson adores his gym so much that he couldn't help but give it the nickname Iron Paradise. All of his properties have gyms, and he even has a mobile gym for when he's on the road. Up next, what does the Fast and Furious star's real-life car collection look like? Well, let's find out. As you can imagine, a guy like Johnson loves to live life on the wild side, and that includes driving some seriously show-stopping cars. Johnson's collection is even enough to draw the envy of Jay Leno, who has one of the most amazing celebrity car collections in the world. Johnson owns a rare Pagani Huayra. The hypercar comes with a price tag of $2.6 million. Also in his collection is a Rolls-Royce Wraith worth $330 million that's fit for a sultan, and a seriously customized and optimized Ford F-150 truck. The Ford F-150 is one of the cars that match Johnson's personality, with a price tag of $56,190, and it is powered by a 2.7-liter twin-turbo gasoline V6 engine that produces 325 horsepower. Out of the kindness of his heart, Johnson recently gifted the truck to a U.S. Marine who served in Iraq, as a thank you for the work that he was doing in his community after returning from service. As you can see, Johnson is an incredibly generous man whose top priority certainly isn't hoarding all of his wealth. Giving back to the community is paramount for Johnson, and he has stated on many occasions how great it feels to give back to his community. Stay tuned and don't go away, because we're revealing how Dwayne Johnson spends his millions. Next up, can a car collection really be complete without some American muscle? Of course not. One of Johnson's most prized possessions in his car collection is an excellent tribute to an American muscle, a 1971 Chevy Chevelle. It goes without saying that Dwayne is a fan of muscle cars, and it's easy to see why he'd fall in love with the 71 Chevelle, one of the most sought-after muscle cars in both the US and Canada. Johnson's Chevelle is worth no less than $72,900, and of course, like American Muscle, no car collection can truly be complete without owning a fine piece of exotic Italian engineering. So say it with me, Ferrari. And Johnson doesn't just own any Ferrari. We're talking about a Ferrari LaFerrari, valued at over $1.4 million. Believe it or not, the car was gifted by Ferrari themselves to Johnson. His matte white LaFerrari is powered by a 6.3-liter V12 engine and gives an output of 950 horsepower. When Johnson puts the pedal to the floor in this bad boy, the torque slams his head back against the headrest. But let's check out Johnson's 2017 Ford GT. Johnson loves his Ford GT, and it isn't hard to see why. There were only 1,000 units made, and it ran him approximately $450,000. It's a turbo-boosted beast with a 3.5-liter engine connected to a 7-speed twin-clutch auto transmission. You might be thinking, okay, that's gotta be the end of his car collection, but actually, we're not even close. Up next, which cars round out Johnson's car collection? Well, let's have a look. Among Johnson's collection of precious cars sits a Lamborghini Hurricane. The question isn't why own a Lamborghini too, but why not? It's literally one of the sexiest cars in his collection, and it has a 5.2-liter V10 engine that cranks out 572.6 bhp. Rounding out Johnson's collection are two must-haves in any car enthusiast's collection: the Plymouth Prowler and the Cadillac Escalade. Let's start with that Prowler, a sleek and sexy retro-style production car powered by a 3.5-liter EGG V6 paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission that guarantees a smooth ride. Apparently, Johnson has been seen in public driving the Prowler on more than one occasion. At the time of this recording, the final car in Johnson's collection is a Cadillac Escalade. Why own a Cadillac Escalade, you might ask? Well, the answer to that is pretty simple. It's a Cadillac Escalade. The fully loaded SUV is brought to life by a 6.2-liter V8 engine that produces around 403 bhp. We've just gone through Johnson's entire collection, and we've pretty much seen it all, from luxury to muscle to exotics to supercars and hypercars. But there's still one lingering question that needs to be answered. If you could choose a car, only one, from Johnson's collection, which one would it be? Man, that's a tough call. But if I had to pick one, it would easily be the Ferrari LaFerrari. Why? Because it's a Ferrari. Next up, how exactly does Dwayne Johnson make all of his cheddar? Let's find out. In 2019, Dwayne Johnson was named the highest paid actor in the world, with an estimated annual salary of $89.4 million. This includes paychecks from his massive box office hits, some of which have exceeded $1 billion in box office revenue, such as Fast and the Furious, Jumanji, and Moana. Johnson was paid a ridiculous $34.6 million for his role in Fast 5, and he earns around $650 per episode for the HBO series Ballers. He's one of the highest paid comedy stars on television, and if he ever decides to return to the WWE, it is rumored that he would receive a jaw-dropping sum of money. He also receives an undisclosed sum of money as a Ford service spokesperson and an Under Armour sponsorship with his own line of footwear and apparel. Johnson also runs the 7 Bucks production company with Danny Garcia, his ex-wife, and together they've produced both Ballers and Jumanji. His massive social media following also paid off, as he earns $1 million for simply talking about his latest film on Facebook and Insta. Johnson also has a tequila brewing company that will reportedly bring him billions of dollars in revenue. Finally, what's the best thing to do if you have that much money? Give it away. The most important thing to remember about Johnson, though, is his generous heart. He buys multiple cars for his close friends, trucks for his dad, cars for his mom, and yes, even cars and trucks for complete strangers. Perhaps most important, though, he created the Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation. According to the foundation's website, the Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation creates a platform of hope and possibility for children worldwide by providing programs designed to enrich and empower the lives and self-esteem of children who are hospitalized for medical disabilities, disorders, and illnesses. Well, that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching.